You are listening to I Am Refocused Radio with your host, Shamaya Reed. This show is designed to inspire you to live your purpose and regain your focus. And now, here's your host, Shamaya Reed.
Hey, welcome to I Am Refocused Radio. We are here once again. We have another amazing show lineup for you today. We're going to talk to our special guest, Cynthia Geary of Northern Exposure and star of the new series, Going Home. I want to first say good morning to you, Cynthia, and how you doing?
Good morning, Shamaya. I am doing well. Thank you.
So this amazing project, Going Home, is a compelling and touching drama that follows a team of nurses who help guide patients and loved ones. And tell us about your role and how special this movie is.
Well, I play Charlie Copeland, who is the lead hospice nurse at a hospice. We shot in Spokane, Washington, and it's really a beautiful, well-written show. We had incredible guest stars every week come in and just give their A game. Tom Skerritt, Charisma Carpenter, Conchetta Tomei, just lovely, lovely people and talented actors and actresses. And I want to say it's based on a hospice, but the show is really positive. I mean, the whole premise of the show, and I think this is true in real life, is that the hospice and the nurses there see their role as helping people make a peaceful transition to what's next and have a quote unquote good death. And it really changed my perspective on death. I think it's definitely a part of life and something we're all going to go through. And I hope that I can take the things I learned in this show and apply them when the time comes to me and my real life and loved ones, to take the opportunity to use whatever time we have to just have closure and make it a beautiful and positive experience.
And Going Home is a new series, original series, streaming on Pure Flix. You had the honor having some amazing co-workers, if you will, on this project as well. Name some of the exciting people that you have the honor to work with.
Well, like I said, Tom Skerritt, just incredible. I was so lucky and happy and fortunate to get to work with him. He is just one of the best actors and best humans, just a lovely man. Conchetta Tomei was fantastic. Charisma Carpenter from Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Angel plays my best friend and has a 4-episode arc. And wow, her performance is just amazing and incredible. Vernon Davis from San Francisco 49ers gave a great performance. I mean, you're going to see a lot more of Vernon on the big screen because he's the real deal. He can act, and Will Allen Young played his dad and just gives such a heartbreaking, lovely performance. Russell Hodgkinson plays a Vietnam vet, and just blew me away, his performance. I was so lucky. I didn't have to do anything but just be in the scenes with all these fabulous actors. I mean, as long as I just reacted, the way I would really to their beautiful performances.
Once again, we had the honor talking to Cynthia Geary, and with this project Going Home, you had an opportunity to prepare for this role. Tell us how that happened.
Well, I was lucky. The show creator, Dan Merchant, took me to the hospice that he based the show on, and I did get to meet the nurses and just ask them questions and talk to them a little bit. And again, it was really eye-opening for me because I hadn't had any experience with hospice. My parents are in their 90s and they're still in their own home and doing great. And so for me, it was all new, and I was blown away by the nurses who do this work. They're just really incredible human beings. And one of the things that I took away from talking to them was, one, they're not somber people at all. I mean, they're funny, and they have, they can be really irreverent and humorous, but when they're talking to you, they are so present, and they take their jobs super seriously, and which it is. And I think it's a calling.
Once again, true honor talking to you, Cynthia. Is there anything else you would like to share with our audience? Because, I mean, you've done some amazing work. You even did some special things with people who fled from Ukraine. I want to commend you for that.
Oh, thank you. Well, I'm fortunate to be involved with a company that has helped house hundreds of families that have had to flee Ukraine who work for U.S. companies. And I'm a minor part of that, but as far as going home goes, I hope people will watch it, and I would like to say that it's not a downer. I mean, it's a heavy subject, but it's a very positive show, and I think that if you give it a shot, you'll find that it's it can be uplifting.
Once again, true honor having Cynthia Geary on the show today, talking about the original series Going Home, streaming on Pure Flix. You can watch a new episode every single Thursday. And I just want to say to you, Cynthia, once again, thank you for taking time in your busy schedule talking to us today.
Oh, thanks, Shamaya. Thank you for taking the time to interview me.
I Am Refocused Radio is brought to you by 404 Star and Holy Crab. 404 Star is a family-owned Asian restaurant in San Antonio, Texas. We have been a local favorite for Asian cuisine for over 10 years. With nothing but full smiles and fast service, you'll be leaving satisfied. Come on in for some authentic Vietnamese food. Holy Crab is one-of-a-kind Cajun Creole-style seafood restaurant located in Universal City, Texas. We offer traditional seafood items as well as chicken and steak. We also offer seafood boils. Come give us a try. You won't be disappointed. You can find these two eateries in Universal City, Texas at 2921 Pat Booker Road.